dampens it as the sky is dark quite considerably in the last 10 or 15 minutes. And Boston United under 21s and Boston United, they're just going through the handshakes. So I'm saying kit, I'm not sure. But they're making their way off the pitch, and the two sets of players are getting ready to get this game underway. Has made his way to the centre circle, a quick couple of handshakes, a coin toss. I don't think it's going to be too much of a delay. International break. Well, I guess it helps, doesn't it? You want your fix of the team that you support, as it's going to be cleared long into the Newcastle half and heading away, and then Grist heads it on near the town.
And it's the town end of the ground, isn't it? I suppose it's the vocal contingent.
Although two of the stands are closed. Obviously, the tries to get hold of it. A ball out to the right and Grist to the halfway line. Playing it around with Coyle. Out to Grist. And Grist is...
Coyle, the more withdrawn of the three midfielders we expected, with Wardock and Maguire offering a bit of craft that Boston missed.
Around the halfway line at the moment, out towards Grist on the halfway line, the right back. Tries to get the ball down the channel, one to Donnelly to chase. Can't get hold of it. Sort of feels the player he's probably still...
When you've got so many substitutions, and I know Boston haven't got the biggest squad, but to be ever present across...
A bit more pace on it than it did. So the ball is in the box and it's gone straight over the heads of everyone. Just trying to pick their way through at the moment, playing 8 minutes, still looking really for either keeper. I suppose there was the double-fisted punch of the Newcastle keeper, but neither really had a huge amount to do so far. Boston pick it up.
It's been a bit of a blunting of the attack, as I say, and great to see them both back.
And looked for a second like Boston might get forward, but Park's getting back, getting pressure from Grist inside, or right on the edge of the Newcastle penalty area. And he does well to get it a little bit further down the pitch. Newcastle get out to Park on the left-hand side. Feeds a neat little ball into the Boston United penalty area. And that looks like a penalty to me, is it? And I don't think there's any doubt that that was a penalty for me.
No, forward Kieran Donnelly all the way back there trying to help
him this match. Steps up right-footed and puts it past Jones, who went the right way. But Newcastle United's under 21s are ahead here.
An emphatic penalty, and the reaction in this main stand, particularly down at this end, says there is a fair few here on top, and that's forced Donnelly and Norkit back, which has had the effect of restricting Hawula's options in a lot more to do defensively than they have up this end of the pitch.
Grist throws it in. Boston trying to hold on to it. Grist looks for a left-footed cross, takes a slight deflection, takes the pace off it, but he's going to get... Sounds, just search Boston United or Lincoln City. Make sure you subscribe while you're there. Park has it for Newcastle on the left-hand side. Looking to get to the byline, looking to pull it back inside the air. It's right across 6-yard box, headed away. And Boston just about keep this in play. And then look, well, that's a foul. It's a free kick for the foul by Park. And it's going to be a free kick.
And United were poor themselves for that 2-1 against Middlesbrough. Tonight, they've been, at the minute, beaten by the better team.
I mean, it's just little things I'll pick up in a second, because Park's on the ball, cuts inside, he's shown really good pace. He's had a long dribble. And Park again, but I mean, that's a inside, maybe ran out of space and ideas, but he was very much the player alive of everyone on the pitch. He goes back to the halfway line. And they move the ball sweetly there, Newcastle. They have it on the left-hand side. Out with Park. Little neat ball inside. They're appealing for a handball. Not really, though. It's far too close to the Newcastle player. It's now with Park halfway inside the Boston. And it's with Park. Young South Korean. Lovely feet from him. He's got a great run from Neve through the middle. This is for his hat-trick. Steadies himself.
For Sean Neve this evening. Cool, calm and composed in front of goal. Just picked his spot there. You could see what he was going to do. Stopping it's another thing. And poor Bobby Jones, who we just said had been completely left with very little help again from the third. And
too sharp for them. They got it out to the danger man Park on the left-hand side, taking on the Pilgrims, driving at the area. Looks up, looks to come inside. Right-footed ball across the area. Shot from distance, takes a deflection. Back to Park. And Boston should... Well, I said it too, they could really do with the goal to give themselves something to have a go second half. You could definitely say that's the case. 9 minutes there, and he got a pretty quick response. And he'd certainly like Maguire being on the score sheet again. Looking for the header, but it's cleared away by Newcastle. It's going to roll wide and eventually out of play. It's going to be a throw for Boston.
That's something we've not seen too much from Hawula, that bit of confidence and wanting to be the man and make something happen, and there his eyes lit up, he skipped inside.
Well, please say Park back on his feet. Scorer of the hat-trick lead gets it out to the left-hand side to the dangerous Park, looking to stand up the Boston right back Grist. Boston themselves out of trouble, certainly until we get the next goal, whichever way that comes. If it goes 4-1, then they'd probably look to change then, wouldn't they?
I'd agree, and I like the thinking. He's not let them off because they've been sent out 5 minutes early at half times. They've clearly the obvious which you need against these under-21 teams that are settled very nicely in. I was just about to say there's one name we're not going to mention it again because he's coming off, but if this game does end in Newcastle's favour as the match winner for them, a very, very impressive first 45 minutes. Boston have managed to freeze them out for the second half.
I wonder if that heavy fall maybe knocks them a little bit.
Yeah, very true, and he's been withdrawn now, so Lavinia will probably be quite pleased as he had 5 minutes